we're gonna engage in this. All right, so Academics is calling out Iggy Azalea. I'm trying to see what he's gonna expose because apparently she was going off and being hella disrespectful, talking crazy to him in the DMs. He didn't say who it was, but a lot of us kind of figured it was Iggy Azalea talking about Playboi Carti or Academics defending Carti. All I want to see here is Act gonna expose what she said, because he said if he were to expose who had said something in the messages, he will also have to expose the other person that they were talking about. So that's all I want to see. Because Act, if you really on that, which I don't think you are, I think you're gonna still end up defending Carti and not saying what she said, because he just said that it would make that person out to be extremely evil. I'm gonna let y'all hear that.
I think you should tell a blogger you were trying to use me to try to get this man canceled, because you told me very criminal things about him. You told me very evil things about him. You made allegations about him that I've never heard you say online. And I don't know why you would tell me, because the things you would tell me, I don't think you should tell a blogger. You should tell the police. The things you told me, I don't think you should tell a blogger. I think you should tell your truth. But you instead divulged a lot of things that made him seem like a really evil person. I understand you guys are broken up and it's none of my business. But I just want to tell you, fuck that. The disrespect and the tone you came at with me in my DMs.
What did she say?
I don't care what you got going on. And I don't care who your baby daddy is. And I don't care who you picked your baby daddy to be and what y'all got going on in your family life. I usually don't give a fuck about that. I like him as a rapper. I love him as a person. But that don't got nothing to do with you thinking you could talk to me.
You just said you don't have no vested interest in him as a person outside of his music.
Like I'm his homeboy. I'm not here to be a fucking emotional sponge. And I was going to lay it on you. But I just realized it was a bad look, because I realized you was trying to use me to try to get at him. Because the things you told me here is disgusting. It was really, really bad. And I'm not here to repeat it.
Of course you're not. Of course you're not. Because these niggas are always going to defend them. They said bitches always got a story after y'all break up. all the incels in the chat. So if you not gonna expose what she said because it's gonna expose Carti, then what exactly are you gonna talk about?
So I'm just gonna say to Iggy, please never. You should keep me blocked. I'm not the guy you should be talking to like that. I'm not the one. And if you think I'm the one who loves your baby daddy that much, no.
Okay, so if you don't love him that much and you don't have no vested interest, then why won't you just say it? Because it's like the actions and the words are not aligning. If she said something that was evil, right? That's evil about him, that's worthy of being reported to the cops, why are you not saying it? Because now it makes me feel like you got paid off by Carti.
At the end of the day, it's Big Act. So I'm going to give you the grace once again, because I actually respect him. And I think at this point, you try to use me for gossip. You're trying to make allegations.
Why are you acting like you above being used for gossip, though? Like, that's your whole brand. Your whole brand is getting inside information about other people and then making videos on it and blowing it up. So I'm sorry, this whole moral high ground thing that he's trying to pull is just not hitting when your entire existence has been gossip on other people's lives. So, yeah.
Of a guy who's been doing good in his career, it still furthers the point that you were trying to refute. You hated, let's be very clear, you hated the fact that I was giving him credit for being successful, and I was saying to you, you might be coming across a little bit bitter with some of the comments you made. Whether you were talking about him or not, that was my stance. You gave me way more insight, telling me all the details of a personal relationship where you guys share a child that I should not know. Ma'am, seek help and seek God. If you got these real problems, don't come to a blogger. Go to the police or go to the family court. This is not something you should be telling the blogger, hoping that I'm going to. You said one thing to me. I want you to know what type of guy he is. It doesn't matter to me.
Of course, because you have no backbone, because you're also one of those type of guys. So it's like, it's that surprising. You know, Ack has a history of putting hands on women, rape allegations. So it's like, it's not, yeah. Yeah.
Like music. I don't give a fuck. I support niggas who supposedly kill niggas. I like music. I'm not here to support their character. You had a child with this man. And if you want me to come in between whatever familial issue you got, shorty, you got a wrong thing coming. This ain't my business. Everybody got a side of the story. I've talked to Carti in the past. Carti told me, he said, Ack, I don't care if people call me gay. I don't care what they say about me. He said the only time I would ever crash out is ever somebody call me a deadbeat dad. That's what he told me.
You are a deadbeat dad. What?
To my face. He said that's the only thing that matters and that affects me because I love my child. I don't care what you and him have going on as related to this kid. You chose him as a father. He chose you as a mother. That's y'all business. I hope the child is happy, healthy, and I hope y'all both provide. Please don't come to me with your misguided hate, hurt, telling me what he did, how much I was pregnant, I don't care. And I had to stop short of realizing that the disrespect that you brought to me, because I ignored it. And you remember the message you sent me after. You say, I think you said, you lazy motherfucker, you still ain't addressed all this shit yet that I done told you? Because you wanted me to bring it up. And when I seen that, I was just so shocked because I allowed it to go unnoticed. Don't tell me your secrets. I'm not here for that. I don't care what you got going on, Playboi Carti.
So how much did Carti pay Akademiks to not? How much Carti pay Ack to not report on this? Basically, that's what I want to know. How much was the bag? How big was the bag, Ack? Because I know Akademiks takes money to bury stories. So I'm gonna assume he had to ask for at least $1 million.
I don't care what I got going on with
right,
y'all family.
Even his chat saying, bro, just read the DM.
I got to learn to keep y'all. You picked a celebrity to be your baby father, and he picked you to be his baby.
His own chat said, Ack must have got some new sponsors because you sparing people now, right?
Baby mama. Got nothing to do with me. Please don't invite me into those issues because you're going to realize you're going to find out that I have the lack of concern or care that you think I would have. So please, if you got a problem with him, maybe he's playing the PlayStation with Lil Uzi, go to the cops or go to the motherfucking child support court, whatever you got to do. But please don't bring me back into that again. And if you ever DM me with anything of the sort, I'm going to start lacking the emotional intelligence that I have now to say, you know what? I'm going to give you a pep talk to say, I understand you were going through postpartum and the things you were telling me that, I have some empathy for you. So while you were wildly disrespectful, really disrespectful, you called me out of my name. You said I was only good for this and blah, 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 blah. And you try to turn me against him. Oh, you know what Carti told me about you and Carti hates you and it's whatever. I don't care. I don't want to be involved in you and his problems. Okay? I gave my opinion about comments that I felt that was aimed supposedly at him. If they weren't supposedly aimed at him, okay, I'll stand corrected. But whatever problems you got with him, because he done had a baby after you, or because what happened during your pregnancy, or because you felt like he should be in jail, or because you think he's the most evil human being ever, or you think, oh, he's wearing my son's clothes and he doesn't do this, and you picked him. I call him Playboi Carti. You continually called him Jordan because you picked him to be your baby father. That's it. I called him Playboi Carti. You kept saying Jordan. That's the difference. So don't come and tell a blogger about why I shouldn't like his music anymore. or why I shouldn't like him, or why he's a bad person, and why he's evil, and why he's abusive, and why he's this, and why he should be in jail, and why he's this, and don't tell me about that. Raise your kid, and if you have a problem, family court exists. But please, this is the only time, and I'm glad you blocked me, because I don't think this would have ended really well.
He
I think you
tried.
guys give me way too much credit for whatever y'all are seeing to think that I give enough fuck to not crash out on everybody involved.
Well, you clearly don't want to crash out. But yeah, what was that about him wearing his child's clothes though? Huh? What's up with that? That's weird. Him wearing his son's clothes. Like, what is that? On some pedo shit? Like, what? I don't know. That it just sounds weird.
I'm gonna pray for y'all, and I'm gonna pray for the child. This is all you. This is look.
Just show the message at that point.
Look,
You want to show messages any other time?
I could scroll for. Look, this is look. This is all you. Look, this is all you. This is what you sent to me. Look what I sent to you, and then you blocked me. I said, and I'll read it verbatim. Look, Iggy, out of respect for you, because I don't know who y'all think I am. I'm not Jesus at all. I'll read it. They haven't gone to family court. Because I was ready to go in. But I realized she wanted men are attacking a woman who went through blah, blah, blah. Nope. So I'm going to give you a grace again. But I'm going to just tell you, bitch, watch your motherfucking mouth. Don't ever DM me like that again.
But you not okay, so she DM you like that again. What you gonna do? How you gonna crash out on her if you don't actually explain what happened?
Okay? Fuck what you got going on. Bitch, don't DM me like that.
Right,
again.
exactly. Show more deals or move
Look,
on.
For whatever else you told me, I got nothing to say.
So you got more to say about her crashing out on you than the dude being a potential deadbeat, pedo, rapist, whatever she could be saying that you're saying is evil. There's only a few things that people objectively agree is evil, especially a nigga like you that's been accused of rape. So if you're a person that's been accused of rape and putting your hands on women and you're saying what she said about the nigga was evil, it gotta be pretty fucking bad. So I'm just like, you just look crazy for knowing that information and not saying anything. But she did play herself trying to press him to do it. He probably would have reported it if she didn't say that.
Okay.
Look like he about to cry.
I bet it does hurt. That was you. Okay? Who didn't live up to promises, and it's the only way I could do it. If I can't read her messages are filled with self-snitching. It's filled with, yo, go start an investigation. Like, come on now. Like, if that's what you want, just go to the police. Like, don't come to the blogger, right? And by the way, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't know if Carti's gonna see this. Yo, I actually DM'd Carti. I hit Carti like, yo, Carti, like, yo, bro, like, what's going on with your baby moms? Look what she just told me. But I unsent it. Because I'm like, yo, bro, I don't want to be in the middle of it. Because I don't want him going to her like, bitch, what you saying this to act? And blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, I'm like, bro, I don't want to be no parts of y'all problems. Like, whatever problem y'all have, bro, y'all are grown people who decided to have kids with each other. Y'all gonna have to live with that shit. Okay? I'm going to just leave that alone. I think Carti's an amazing musician. From what I've seen of him as a person, he seems okay. I don't know him as a father. I don't know him as a personal relationship. It's none of my fucking business unless he publicizes it. So when she's trying to tell me this, I'm like, oh, so you want me to bring this to the public, but you haven't said it. So you're saying that he did what? Well, say it publicly then. No, don't tell me. Oh, I'm telling you because I want you to know what type of man he is. And I want you to know what type of person you support. And I want you to know that blah, 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 blah. And I want you to know that the reason why he's not in jail serving da, 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 da is... Whoa, 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 ma'am. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go get your YSL Woody on. Go get your Young Thug on. Go get your Gunner on. Go get your 6ix9ine. I don't give a damn what you do. Because I'm not sitting here like, oh my God, that's my guy. Like, I love him so much. Please, go do what you got to do. Y'all got a kid. I don't got a kid with y'all. Peace out. Anyway.
Ack, you're a whole bitch ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie. You're a whole bitch. Like, this is the fact he trying to act like a fake demon, but at the same time, not actually speak on it. If you oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I just da 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 da. Like, they said Ack is secretly doing this to show that he now knows Carti's secrets, right? Facts. That's also true. Yeah, that low-key might be more of a reason that he's not saying anything so that he can always what I'm thinking. I think they're right. Believe it, and I want to accuse Carti of abusing the R word. Mm? Didn't Ruby Rose do the same? Oh, I didn't even know about that. It's none of your business, but you spoke about it. That's what I'm saying. I'd be saying shit, then play victim. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, he was the one talking shit about her. So it's like, you can't be surprised if she respond. All right, chat. That's it. That's it for this one. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, oh, audio glitching. I might gotta like. Chat, are we back? Yo. Okay, I might gotta change my encoder settings. I've been experimenting with some shit, but I might gotta change it around. All right, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Drop a file to the Twitch, pull it to the stream. Y'all let me know what y'all think.